Hey Capricorn, and welcome to your spiritual messages for the month of May, and of course any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. And if this message does not resonate, please don't forget to check out the placements, because according to the astrology in the sky, you could be resonating with another placement than just your sun sign. Okay, so anyways, today I'm just going to be pulling the energy of you and you only, and this will be in regards to anything that you need to hear during this time frame, whether it's personal development, spiritual journey, things of that nature, or just confirmation if you're looking for that. Okay, so I will be pulling tarot. I'm going to pull your overall energy, what's crossing you, your highest hopes, and what's rooting you to achieve your highest hopes, your recent past, and what you need to know. All right, so let's just get started. First, I'm going to pull from this deck just to see what kind of message wants to come out for you. This is the Numinous Astro deck, okay? And I just did Cancer's reading, and there is strong Capricorn energy, so you may have Cancer in your chart. If you do, I suggest watching that reading. It was a really good reading. Wow, the same card is coming out. So this is what Cancer got. It was 10th house, reputation, career, responsibilities, achievement, competence, fame, notoriety, standing, authority figures, legacy, purpose, pinnacle, the patriarchy, empire. So just like Cancer, I feel that you are definitely focusing on your career right now, whatever that means for you, your life path. Okay, it doesn't always have to be about money, but it could just be how you're making a name for yourself during this time. You really care about your long-term goals. Okay, you could be thinking of a 10-year plan even, okay, really coming into completions and getting ready for the next chapter, I feel. And then at the bottom of the deck we have Earth sign with Virgo, the alchemist, methodical, aligned, ritualistic, efficient, insightful, healthy, dutiful, discerning, witchy, subtle, pure, refined, accurate, solitary, curatorial, critical, nervous, perfectionist. So I feel like you guys are just getting really serious with yourselves about your long-term goals, and I think that's great. Okay, I just feel that you guys really are channeling your Capricorn energy. I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? But I feel like more so during this time frame, you could just feel this very natural flow of life, natural flow of your energy, and it's going to help you really manifest abundance, I feel. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what's happening. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to start with your center. What's at the center of Capricorn? Okay, we have the 10 of Swords. So like I was saying, completion. So you could have recently ended something that wasn't very easy to end, but necessary. What's crossing this? The Hermit in the reverse. So we have Virgo energy coming through again. What is the highest hope? Okay, we have the Devil. That's your energy with the Page of Cups. What is rooting this? Whoa. Wow, Cancer had this in the same position. We have Queen of Pentacles. Recent past. Okay, that's too much. Recent past. Okay, we have the High Priestess. And what do they need to know? The Seven of Wands. All right, Capricorn. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. So in this past energy, I feel that you could have felt really confused. You didn't really know right from wrong. You could have felt really conflicted. It could have been choosing a path between obviously two choices, but it could have been in regards to what is going to bring you this sort of satisfaction within yourself that has to do with stability. So again, like that could be this 10th house reputation, it could be finances, what have you. Okay, but there was a confused energy in your past. Let's just go ahead and clarify that, because I just feel that you don't really know, or you didn't know. 9 of Cups. Yeah, you were choosing between your own happiness or other people's happiness, and that could have been really difficult for you to put yourself first. With the Page of Wands, you know, this is a very playful, lighthearted energy, so it could have been following your passions, what makes you happy, and not beating yourself up over it. Okay, because I feel like sometimes Capricorns do tend to care more about the logistics of life, you know, like, yeah, what's going to bring you this sort of foundation, this success, and not really giving yourself enough room for passion and play. So I feel that in the past, you may have chosen to just follow your heart with the 9 of Cups. What's going to bring you satisfaction, right? And it could be even merging the two, the passions and the pleasures together, in order to bring this sort of abundance. But I feel like it was a harsh truth to put yourself first and perhaps other people second, and that could have been the first time that you did that, and maybe people around you didn't like that. Okay, because with the 10 of Swords over here as your center, I feel that you felt bad about some sort of ending here. Okay, some chapter needed to end. You got closure though, but with the Hermit as a crossing energy, it's like, I feel that maybe you were in a toxic connection or just toxic people. It doesn't have to be romantic, it could be family. But with the Devil here, that's why I'm saying toxic. And I feel that you are trying to put an end to it, whether you have or haven't yet. With that 2 of Swords, right, there's that decision to make. But I feel that if you have made that choice already, you're now in this sort of Hermit energy where you're trying to find answers, you're soul searching, you're spending time alone. Okay, we have Virgo over here as well. And it did say solitary, and that's what the Hermit represents, is solitary. I just heard solitary confinement. So maybe some of you just felt that you really needed to spend time alone, like imprison yourself. I don't know why I'm getting that. I think just to protect yourself from people, though, energies. And you felt that you were better off just taking your energy back from people entirely. Because right underneath Virgo over here is a challenge. So you could have escaped a challenge or are trying to overcome a challenge right now and are still in that energy. Yeah, I just get this energy that you had to put yourself first, and it hurt other people to do that. It even hurt you to do that. Let's see. What is this 10 of Swords and Hermit about? Wow. To clarify that, we have the 10 of Swords again. So there's definitely something you had to end. Yeah, it's like getting out of a toxic relationship and now focusing on yourself. That's kind of what I feel there. And if it's not a relationship, it's just like a family or friend that was being toxic towards you. And at the bottom of the deck, we have King of Cups. So it could have been a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, or it could have just been like a toxic love bombing connection that you finally realized, this is not healthy, this is not good for me. So your highest hope is the Devil with the Page of Cups. So I just feel that some of you are either trying to make amends with this sort of toxic person, whoever that was, whether this is you or the other person, okay? If this is you, I feel like some of you are still trying to stay in a toxic situation, a toxic cycle, although it's time for it to end. And that's how the 10 of Swords is coming up here twice. It's just like a double warning for someone to just put that to an end. You're either on the receiving end of this or the giving end of this, okay? I feel that message coming in both ways. But I feel that some of you are either trying to just make peace with the Devil, whether that's a person in your life, and if you're the devil, you're trying to still have this person wrapped around in your finger in an emotional toxic mess. So to clarify that, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is wanting stability, right? A new beginning. Waiting for a new beginning with the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know, I'm not seeing this card here, but I'm feeling like there's a shift happening, a change. I feel the Death card, if I'm being honest with you, the transformation. And I feel that after this transformation of this sort of darker toxic energy is transformed, transmuted, this Ace of Pentacles is actually your true desire during this time frame. Okay, and you're just kind of waiting, sitting back on the sidelines, waiting for karma to be served, waiting for justice to be served without you not doing so much anymore. This is you looking into the future. And again, focusing more of your time and effort into things that are going to give back to you. So going back to the 10th house and the Virgo energy that I feel here, Ace of Pentacles is that energy, right? So I feel that you're trying to transform and transmute this sort of toxic energy, however that resonates for you, because I feel like it's coming in various forms. So I'm not even going to go into it too far because it's not going to resonate with everyone, but you'll know what I'm talking about. But regardless, I feel that that energy is trying to transmute itself into this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, that's what your hope is, because what's rooting the situation is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is like total polar opposite from the Devil and the Queen of Pentacles, right? So this could be you, Capricorn, getting out of this toxic mess, recognizing your worth. Okay, here comes in the Divine Feminine to make peace with everything, to put light on everything. And I'm assuming most of you watching are the Queen of Pentacles in the situation, getting out of a toxic mess. Okay, and your light will withstand any sort of darkness that tries to bring you down, and you need to remember that. Okay, some of you could be a mother, and some of you are kind of in a toxic co-parenting situation, and I feel that this person is like a very light, a very loving and caring, charismatic person in front of the kids, but behind closed doors it's an entirely different situation, and a lot of you are just kind of waiting back for karma to be served on that person's sort of fake energy. And you exuding the Queen of Pentacles, like I said, you don't have to do much, you just have to keep showing up and being authentic, and everything will just work out on its own. King of Pentacles. Wow, so we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles, and so did Cancer with the Nine of Swords. So for some of you, this could be an entirely new person, okay, that is not the Devil. As much as this figure says otherwise, it's just the tarot deck. It's called Dark Tarot, so that's just how it's going to be drawn. But I don't get any bad energy from the King of Pentacles coming through with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that to me says this is a perfect union. Whether this is you exuding both energies, the divine and the divine feminine and masculine, or this is you meeting somebody else, or you already have another person in your life that exudes this King of Pentacles energy. Okay, if you are in a co-parenting sort of toxic situation, I feel that some of you have a boyfriend outside of that connection, and the person that you're with, or like the baby daddy, baby mama, what have you, they don't like this new person because they know that they're better. They would be a better fit for you, for their kids. Okay. Judgment, yeah. There's that truth. The awakening. And that's what's helping you here. I feel that you're coming into this awakening and realization of who you are and what you need in your life to feel whole and complete, regardless if it's another person or it's just you. But this energy is great for the rooting energy. To defeat this, oh hell yeah, you need this sort of energy to defeat that devil. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. So there's a masculine in your life, again, whether that's you or somebody else, that is determined to make things right, or just to make sure that you're good. Okay, whether that's somebody in your life that cares about you or it's just you. And that brings me back to that statement I was making in the beginning, where I feel that you had to choose yourself first, and it could have hurt somebody. And I feel that this person has you wrapped around their finger, so it's hard for you to put yourself first. Even if you're not in a romantic connection with them, they just have some sort of grip over you, but you're escaping that, okay? In the recent past, the High Priestess. So your intuition just knows, okay? And I feel that you have some problems sometimes trusting your intuition with that Two of Swords, okay? It's that you have the answers and you feel it in your subconscious, but then, I don't know, I feel like when your ego starts to take over, that's when things start to get cloudy. Wow, Five of Pentacles with the Death card. Here it is. I was feeling it very strongly. Yeah, so like I was saying, a part of you doesn't feel that you can trust your intuition. We have the Five of Pentacles. But at the same time, you know that this is changing, that this transformation is occurring right before your eyes, whether you realize it or not. It's definitely happening. And all you have to do is just trust your intuition and trust that what you know is right. Okay, you could be stressing out about money, stressing out about situations that you don't need to worry about. I know it's easier said than done, but if there is financial troubles or there is some sort of lack in your life that you feel that you're not going to make it, that's not true. That's just fear getting into your mind, because really things are about to shift and change for the better. After a period of, for sure, very stressing out over it. We have the Nine of Swords over here. Okay, but like I said, it's all fear. The Moon. Okay, but that's starting to change here with that Death card. Let's get one more card for the Death. What are these shifts and changes? Wow. The Wheel. Just further confirms what I said. Yeah, destiny is playing out in your favor, Capricorn. Like I said, you don't have to worry about anything. Your intuition already knows. This is just confirmation for you. Everything is working out in divine favor for you. Okay, Capricorn? So you don't have to stress out. You don't need to worry, because what you need to know, Seven of Wands, is that you're protected. Okay, I know the Seven of Wands can have various meanings, but what I'm getting right now is that you've stood your ground, and because you're defending yourself and standing up for what you believe in, your ships are starting to come in. With that Three of Wands that we saw too, you're standing up and fighting for yourself, and you need to know that you need to continue standing up for yourself in order to defeat this entity over here, that person, whoever that is. And I think that's why you feel confident enough in standing up for yourself, because a part of you just knows that things will shift, things will play out in your favor. I feel that somebody's kind of waiting for a court ruling, and if you've been stressed out about that, it's going to work out in your favor. I feel like there's like an attorney or someone fighting tooth and nail for you to make sure that you get a favorable outcome. Yeah, but I feel that with the Seven of Wands there too, you need to protect yourself during this time, because this devil is really out to get you. I'm sorry, I don't want to scare anybody. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you have to defeat this. And you will defeat this, Capricorn. You have to just trust in yourself. We have the Magician and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, don't give up with that Ten of Wands. I know it feels burdensome. I know it feels heavy. I know you feel that. I know you're thinking, when am I going to catch a break? But just trust that your manifestations are coming because you've been working very, very hard towards them. Okay, Capricorn, you're going to defeat this. You're going to overcome every obstacle thrown at you. It's just going to take some time, yes, with the Seven of Pentacles, but destiny is working out in your favor, okay? Transformations, transmutations, everything is changing for your highest good. All right, Capricorn. So I'm going to leave that there. Next, I'm going to pull a card from this Lightworker Oracle. I really enjoyed giving this message to you guys in the previous readings, so I'm going to go ahead and pull another card here from you and read from the book. And let's see what final messages are here for you. Okay, we have the heart transmission and paradigm shift. Okay, I'm going to take a glance at both and see which one I feel guided to read. I would love to read both, but they're just really long. Okay, I'm going to read the heart transmission, and then I'll read a little bit of this one, though. Your heart is capable not only of giving and receiving love, but of connecting you to a great network of beings that resonate in the highest frequencies of divine love. Through your heart, you can receive information and guidance from networks of light that fill our universe. As you learn to open your heart to receiving these transmissions, your ability to work with group consciousness in a loving way increases. You shall affect humanity in a loving way, influencing the collective rather than allowing the lower frequencies of the collective to overwhelm you. Working with group energy is a leap on the spiritual path with risk, but also great reward in terms of empowerment to manifest your life mission. The risk with group energy is mitigated when you approach it from the heart rather than the head. The mind can argue one point of view and then immediately and convincingly argue its opposite. The heart, however, either feels something resonates or it doesn't, whether or not there is a logical explanation for it. The mind can be seduced by those who tell you they have spiritual power, but this will instantly trigger intuitive warning bells in your heart. For those with genuine power do not need to convince you of it. The heart is the key to deciding where you offer your devotion. When you offer devotion to the group consciousness that loves you unconditionally, your heart feels safe, loved, and an inner knowing of the rightness of that group for you. Whether that group exists on the earthly plane or in a spiritual dimension, for as long as it gives you life, broadens your horizons, nourishes your truths, and empowers you to live your destiny, that group is serving you. If you do not experience these positive effects, if you feel drained, confused, or that your issues are not resolving as you work with this group, listen carefully to your heart and question whether it is indeed the right place for you to be. It is important to also work with groups that you can serve. Although you may love your family, for example, they might not be the group you can best serve. Perhaps those who are open, willing, and receptive to your spiritual gifts are outside your family. Perhaps your family can benefit spiritually from you in the role of mother or son or daughter, but not in the role of spiritual mentor. On the other hand, some groups may want to feed off you, but not learn to do for themselves. They may wish for you to give them the answers to their problems. They may not be willing to develop the trust, courage, confidence, and empowerment that is required to take responsibility for their own relationship to the universe, which is needed so that they can grow in soul wisdom through their life experiences. Your heart may guide you to withdraw your services from such people because you love them and want them to grow. Your heart will guide you to operate differently with different people. You may be guided to explore hobbies or interests that lead you to the next group that your presence can assist. The heart will also guide you when it is time to move on. The transmission of the heart gives a truthful assessment of the interaction of your frequency with the frequency of a group. Is it mutually raised? Then this is a spiritually constructive connection. Is it diminished? This will not be so helpful. The heart empowers you to know when to work with others, for how long, and in what way. Trust it. The more you do, the more groups, which can bring great benefit to you and to the planet, can enter into your world. I have gratitude now for the heart transmission that guides me through universal love into the group consciousness that can best serve the greatest good and my own divine destiny. I ask for protection, insight, clear knowing, and clear feeling to guide me through the many groups that I will love and work with spiritually this lifetime. May all my group involvements be constructive. May love, light, and power increase in me and upon the earth through all group work, blessed by grace. May the unconditionally loving ones help all group endeavors attain spiritual success. Through my own free will and divine love, so be it. That was beautiful. Okay, I'm just going to quickly read number 4. I just want to read the first little paragraph to you guys. You are undergoing radical growth in your belief systems. Now is the time to challenge old attitudes and expression, previous expectations. You are in an extraordinary time. Great leaps forward can be made in a moment. The world you thought you knew can suddenly break open and a new world can become your reality. And then the invocation, through divine grace and unconditional love, I open my mind to the higher truth of love. May my mind be cleansed from conditioning and gently open to the light of love. I am willing to unlearn what no longer serves me. I am willing to receive teachings and information, guidance and assistance from those beings of pure light and unconditional love that can assist me on my life journey now. May my paradigm shift bring me closer to peace, love, empowerment, and happiness. May this process be held in guardianship by the universe with grace, mercy, and tenderness through my own free will. So be it. All right, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed that message. I hope it brought you some clarity and insight. If it did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that others may receive this message and it helps support my channel. And feel free to leave a comment if this resonated. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye.